Alright. We're back now. Gonna play a game that I'm a little bit better with. And, yeah. So, it's better this way. I'm better with Conker than I am with Banjo. Banjo's a lot harder to do for me. I don't know why. It is. It just is. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't.
Stupid logo. Yeah, that's better. Chucket, get it.
And I decided to restart the stream just so I could, so I can actually get away with doing the whole, game change. Alright, we're looking a lot better now. I just gotta do a couple things since this is the old cart. Actually, you know what? No. I already have a maxed out game on my original cart. What am I doing? There we go. I was like, what am I doing? Like, what am I even doing? Original cart it is. I use the repro cart more than I do the new cart because of the old cart being more delicate. So, that answers that mystery, doesn't it? Does that satiate your curiosity, people?
Stupid
Yeah,
logo.
I knew it wasn't gonna let me skip that.
Yeah, that's better.
Alright. So, I should just have to do that one cheat code that you can use for all of the speedrun stuff. I mean, I'm not really gonna do any speedrun stuff per se, but... Let's see, that code is Beauville Bullet Hole. Beauville Bullet Hole. That 8 seconds. Okay, 8 hours 57 minutes is my fastest time ever on Conker's Bad Fur Day. That time right there puts me in the top 20 fastest runs in Conker's Bad Fur Day for chapters mode.
And what can I do is for you?
I just wanted it to be shown. I don't have the save for it, or not the save of the video. I did that a long time before I actually started doing streams. But this is the card I've had since I was a kid, so I've had a long time to get good at this game.
You got it. That wasn't very nice, was it?
Okay.
Adios, amigo.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. As you can see, we have all the cutscenes, so... This is going to be specifically me skipping cutscenes. That's what this is going to be. So, there you go. Now you know. Perfect. All the cutscenes are skippable, at least. I'm not going to have my timer up because I'm not going to be paying attention to that. Let's see what time did it start.
It's gonna be one of those.
There's usually a time code that's thrown. Now I know I do some insane crap on this.
The heck badge is that? Oh, that's the last time I changed it. It would seem to me that these give me just what I need at that moment in time.
Ah!
Oh, I see what he means. Context sensitive. Clever. Oh, I feel loads better. Right, let's get out of here. Oh, and by the way, if for whatever reason you want to skip all these wonderful cutscenes, then just press the L button. But you will have to have watched them at least once. Now then again. Are you sure you got that?
I'm getting better with this thumbstick. I'm aiming not to fall once. And I'll try a technique I've been working on. Anybody that actually watches my my proper YouTube channel, they would know what trick I'm gonna try. Cause I spent about a week trying to get it down.
Hang on. Are you...
Don't you dare. I got full Catherine on you. Don't you run. Yeah, I want you to go towards that door. Go towards that door. Just go to the door. Go to the door. Go to the door. Come on. Eyewitness. So you're not a cop, right? I can lose so much time on this stupid key. This is not the trick I'm working on, by the way. This is a sub trick I'm working on. It's where I try to corral. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Damn it. Fuck it. Alright, I'm actually gonna hit him now. Or I would. I would try. I'm still trying to corral him. Because I want him at the door. Ideally, because you're a lot slower. But it didn't work that way, so it's whatever. I could probably make some of that time back up doing the trick I'm going to attempt to pull off. I've not practiced it today, so chances are very poor that I'm going to succeed, but we'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it. I try it. Ooh, that actually saved me, believe it or not. I like how it saved me. For once, the game saved me from falling. The real question. Is it bad I'm still trying to push buttons to do Talon Trot? I'm thinking to myself, Cody, wrong game. Wrong game, Cody. Wrong game, Cody. Wrong game, Cody. Alright. For the first time ever, I'm trying this in a live stream. Damn it. Nope, it didn't work. Oh well. The trick I was trying to do, I call the honeybee punt. where I just launch this thing into the water, jump down, catch it, and then run over and avoid all of the beehive things that I'm doing now. In my testing, it saved roughly 30 seconds when I barely knew how to do it. So it's pretty functional. It's just a frame perfect move, though. Get up there. But yeah, you'd catch that beehive right there. I just tried to do the talent. Damn it. This is why I hate jumping from game to game. I have today played two of the best rare titles ever made, so I can't really complain. That's unfortunate. That freaking timing was terrible. I should have just waited for him to bounce over there himself. Can't wait till I get to my favorite part of this game. I honestly wonder if I should try that one move I started working on. In case anyone was wondering, I did notice a slight delay in when I move my thumbstick. Like, it staggers my turn. Like, for example, I'm starting a turn now, and we're moving. So, I only have about 80% of the thumbstick that actually move anything, so 20% play. And that's after I put some tape in here to make it a little bit more responsive, like a little bit tighter. It kind of worked. Do-do-do-do-do. See if I can do it. There's a time skip that I could do right here. It was March Longword. Come on, hit the damn hay! Thank you. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I get some of my health up. Yeah, I'm still learning some of these. Like, if I do the time skip that I could do here in a minute, it'd be a huge win. Unfortunately for me, I doubt I will succeed in it, because I'm kind of bad at non-PC games now. Like, I'm nowhere near as good as I once was at these kinds of games. I can still play them, I'm just not quite at the level I was in my prime. And basically, I gotta make sure that my timing on that's perfect. But if it is, then I will save like 2 or 3 minutes, make up for all the key thing. That, or I have to be really fast at what I do after that. The bees slow me down. See, the bees, they mess up the frame rate too. Believe it or not, it does slow down the N64 slightly. This game already pushed the system to the limit as it was. This is like one of the most complex games ever released on N64. And it came out around the same time Perfect Dark did. Notice how Rareware was the ones that were pushing the boundaries back in the day, like back in the yonder old times. Worth. I just tried to talent try. Can't believe I just tried to talent try it. We know where my roots come from, at least. Also, I appreciate y'all for sticking around. You're actually getting me a little bit closer to hitting affiliate, which would be fantastic. it'd be one step closer to getting back what I lost when the pause happened. How you doing there, Screaming Toddler? I love that name, by the way. That's meta in more ways than you could ever possibly know with me. Now, how are you doing? Ooh, did I lose any? Please tell me I didn't. I touched the water. I missed one. Shit. I missed one. Damn it. Which one did I lose? Oh, no. Please tell me. Oh, wait. It's probably in order of how I lost them. Ah! Okay, we're good. Yeah, see, that right there would have just cost me a speed run. Okay, so it isn't this one. It wasn't the first one. This is the second to last one I did. If it's not this one, it's either the one on the water tower, which, oh my god, I hope not. Or it's going to be the one in the barn. So if it isn't this one, then it's that one. Okay, thank God. Oh, man. Finding that is a really difficult thing when you lose one. It basically gets rid of them in order. Okay, so so I know which one it is now. Nope, I have not fought Haybot. I'm actually going to try to do a skip to skip the first phase of them. That's why I'm trying to practice right here. Because I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to do the skip. Because I just learned the skip the other day. And the whole skip, all it does is it lets you clip through a wall and you skip the initial whack him with the pitchfork and everything. And you still fight him, he's just not doing the buff you asshole, all that kind of part of the fight. So it saves you half the fight. It saves you, depending on how good you are with that fight, a couple minutes. And it's just old habit for me to do the sunflower first. I don't know why I keep doing it. Like, I've done it for nearly 20 years, so I'm like, it's going to take some time for me to remember to not do that anymore. And this is harder for me than the Haybot fight. It's doing, Frosty. You're seeing how I'm having a little bit of steering problems. I found out it's much more digital on the inside than the old school.
Hey, over here.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, here's the thing. My view on Live and Reloaded is, graphically speaking and auditorily speaking, it's fantastic. I just don't like how they over-censored everything. Like, oh, we're gonna take the word shit out of everything. I'm like, or take twat out of everything. I'm like, dude, you're taking 2/3 of the comedy out of the game when you do that. I like how I saved that. And I also didn't like how they added unnecessary enemies in some places, but it's not that bad. And the only reason I have any kind of ill... Oh yeah, the control scheme is a lot better. I will agree to that. Alright, just some test throws real quick. I'm gonna aim for his nuts. I'm aiming for your eyeballs. Hold still. Alright, let's try that skip real quick. I have no confidence that this will work, but we're gonna try it. Inverted. Nope. That's where I would have been able to execute that trick, by the way. It's alright, I'm fairly decent with how fast I can fight him. And naturally, you can't skip this one. And now you'll start to see why people do that skip, like the Haybot skip. Anybody that didn't know why they did that, it's like, well, this fight's particularly annoying because of that. Like, I don't know you to be. Get away, Haybot. Your mother's a catfish. Yeah, the whole fight's unskippable. This game is so criminally underrated, though. I like this game more than I do Banjo, to be honest with you. And I'm a huge Banjo fan, it's just I'm not as good at Banjo, because Banjo's a little bit more complex. Out of the way! Please! Where's my pipe? Where's my pipe? Where's my pipe? Where's my pipe? Bad cameras. Bad cameras. Bad cameras! But you guys didn't know you could make him do a pirouette. Pirouette. Oh yeah. Like I said, this is one of those, like, the most criminally underrated game. And I happen to be pretty good at this Haybot fight. That's why I'm not too mad about not being able to nail that skip. Because the skip, all it would do is take me right to this point. Before I blew off an arm anyway. So, ideally, the fight against the giant teddy bot would have been a lot better to skip. Because that one takes forever. If you know what I mean. Like, in my opinion, it's the hardest. I'm already behind it. But it does feel good to be on my authentic card again. Like, last few streams I did Conker-wise, I was using the Repro. Only because it was already in the system and I didn't know where my original card got off to. I was like, eh. Alright. This is going to test all of my skill. Yeah. I bought one of those reproduction cartridges basically to help people that didn't know better spot the fake ones. And I was playing with the Repro for a while there just so I could get a feel to see if it performed any differently. So unless you had the original cart, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Like, you would, you know, you haven't seen the cartridge in like 18, 19 years, you're gonna be easily tricked. And I'm like, well, I'm not for that, because this stuff is, yeah. Tell me you still have the box. That's what I'd want to know. Like, do you still have your box? Because I regret never getting a box for mine. Like, mine was a Blockbuster version, so I never had the luxury. You gonna let me climb this? Oh my god, it let me climb. That's something the Repro wouldn't let me do. Like, if I had this CIB, I would never bring it out because it'd be worth so much more money in the future if I never played on it. But the way I see it, games are meant to be played. So that's kind of a misjustice. Come on, hit it. Hit it, hit it. I don't have enough health to survive that. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. If that packaging is completely sealed and never been tampered with, you are sitting on bank, my friend. Like, see, if I had the money, I'd be buying these things up. Like, I'm like, I'd be buying them up in droves. Like, the last rare title I got that was boxed is my Perfect Dark up there. What the?
Hey, over here.
Makes me wonder, can I do that one trick here? I'm trying tricks with this card. Because I know this is a revision 1.0 card. That other card I have is like a 1.1 or something. So, strictly speaking, I should be able to work miracles here. Come on, you sexy beast. Come on, you red squirrel. Oh, thank you, Bae. You climbed. Oh. It's like, you have to think to yourself, is there something wrong with you? Like, I think about that all the time. Is there something wrong with me? And I think I might have contracted boxyitis or something. It's like dumb thought on it. Really? See, I was only 11 when this game came out, so I never got... honestly, because, you know, since I was 6 years old and this system launched, I thought this was the extent of we were ever going to get. And then I saw PlayStation 2, I was like, holy crap. You know, I was like, this is the ultimate. And for the longest time, I'm surprised I've survived that. For the longest time, I had a PlayStation 2 that I carried around in its original packaging, and my PS2 is no longer with us because it finally died when the DVD drive crapped out on me. I mourned the loss of that PlayStation, but I got a PS4 now, and I've still got my OG PS1, so there's that, and I just gotta get another PS2. See, kids are spoiled today. They are spoiled, alright? Alright, you know, anybody from this generation knows that you have to provide blowjobs to these consoles to make them do. You know, you have to go. Oh yeah, there's the repro. I have a video up on my channel. I've actually got a 4-part series that I put out to show you the difference between real and fake. So, if you want, you feel free to check that out. And I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subs over there so I can get my monetization back, so I can actually stop losing money every time I go to make content. I mean, I probably dropped like 10 grand into just getting up to YouTube level. Look, I'll get you when I get you, mate. I gotta fight this bull first. The bull's full of shit, naturally. Duh. Oh, that is dope. I heard he's a really cool dude, too. I know he did most of the voice work in this game, too. Like, he's like, what, 90% of all the voice acting in this game is Chris Seaver? And I bet he won't tell, but he probably has a Conker prototype cartridge, too. Like, have you seen those going on eBay? They go for a lot of money, like the really tall prototype cartridges. Like, someone had a, what was it, Star Fox. It was Star Fox 64, and they had the demo cart, and it was, like, sold for, like, 5-10 grand. I'm like, Jesus. Yeah, they are literally, like, that, like, okay, hold on, real talk real quick. Basically, they are this tall. So basically a Game Shark on top of a normal game. It'd be about this tall. It would have like, it wouldn't have the retail sticker on there. It'd have like some masking tape says like, say, Star Fox or Mario Kart or Mario Party, any of that. Like, these go for a lot of money. And I'd love to have demo carts in my collection, but I am a poor person. I am a simple man. As I am just a simple man. I mean, that's the thing. That's a piece of history. Like, the incomplete product. But yeah, pass that message on to him that he pretty much encompassed my childhood, because I should not have had this game when I got it. Between this and Shadow Man and, what other games was I not supposed to be playing back then? GoldenEye for sure, and some others. I mean, it's like 20 years worth of hindsight now, so it's not like they can tell me, oh, well, you can't take this to school. Like, I legit brought a copy of Conker to school for show and tell 1 year. It's probably for the best that we didn't have a TV in the classroom. Whoop. Tra la 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 la. Oh, I believe it. Like, I'm currently working on making my own video game. It's just an RPG maker, though. But hopefully it does. If I can even get a person to donate $1 per copy, I would be impressed. Like, it's just a little fun project of mine, but game design's fun. Then it would give me a chance to practice voice acting, which is a thing I wanted to do when I was a younger person. That was Dragon Ball related, though, because I thought if I screamed loud enough, I could turn into a Super Saiyan. I still try. I'm 29 years old. I still try. Someday I will get that Super Saiyan form. S. Conker's being a thug right now. Conker's being thug life. Just standing there minding his own business, reading a freaking comic book. I'm assuming it's a comic book. I don't know. Ah! Now, if I remember correctly, there's only one voice actress for all the female voices, too. So Barry's voice actress was the same actress for everything. That's alright. I mean, we've got a lot worse games out there now. You know, like, there's a lot worse out there than Conker. And, I mean, there's people that do speed runs of like Mario 64, like Super Mario 64, and that game is damn near 30 years old, right? Like, I'm barely older than that game. Yet the people that play it are like 20-year-old kids and stuff. So I'm glad to see this stuff still being around. And I remember having the original Nintendo system in my house, the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis and all that other stuff. So it's perfectly acceptable to be yeah, I've heard that too. Like, oh, no, don't you dare go in that portal, because I know it's probably gonna make me have to do it again. Like, you know, I do conventions like Dragon Con and stuff like that, and I've met voice actors and stuff that, and people, like, I've met people that have done Star Trek. I've met them doing all this stuff. I've never met Patrick Stewart or any of that, but I've met the people that were behind a lot of the creation of stuff. So more often than not, the creators of stuff are more interesting than the stuff that they're making. And if Frosty's still here, he could probably tell you his tales too, because we've done this many years worth of conventioning together. Like, I've known him for, what was it, Frosty, like 12 years now? 13 years? Or something like that? It's like somewhere between 10 and 12, I want to say. Like, that time Badger met Stan Lee. In a service elevator. Like, that was a fun day. Like, he wouldn't stop fanboying for like a month. How the hell did I miss that now? Oh, one of my favorite convention stories that involved me directly, though, since I didn't meet Stan Lee. I was in the convention operations office. Well, our office, but I was at this beauty pageant or whatever for a character called Dawn, some kind of like mythological, super like Wonder Woman-esque kind of girl or whatever. Anyway, one of the contestants was having a problem opening up a gigantic pixie stick, and asked me if I could help, and I said sure, because I was working in security, and I sat there and just chatted this really cute girl up for like an hour. Oh shit. Oh god. I mean, this girl was out of my league though, so there was no way I was gonna get digits or anything from her, so that story was more just like, well, I got to meet an interesting person. I didn't have to get invited to anything. I was just doing normal work, and that explained why for 5-6 years I kept going to that same convention, because I kept doing stuff like that. Totally for noble reasons, of course. Oh god. Oh my. Oh no. Renaissance fairs are fun too. Yeah, who doesn't want to see a Chucket bucket and a kill? And Frosty, you shut your mouth, because I know you're the one that wants it the most. That or Mouse would be there just so she could laugh at me. That or Jesus. Because we all need more of Trey. Ah! This fight always takes so long. I wish I could skip it. Abort, abort, abort! I want to die before I ever succeed. Wait! At least he's head on this time. And if I ever meet Miyamoto, I'm gonna yell at him and tell him to stop flagging Nintendo content. Did he laugh at the meta behind that? I could imagine. I think he wrote most of this game anyway, so. I think this is the last one. Yep, perfect. And now, Nintendo 64's notoriously terrible swimming mechanics. It's not the game's fault. Unless you're talking Superman, then it's definitely the game's fault, but... yeah, let me tell you something, child. Let me tell you. You don't remember how terrible Superman 64 was when it first came out. Like, you are lucky. You are very fortunate for that, by the way. Because everyone that ever played Superman 64 probably destroyed their cards. It's one of the hardest to get games now. Specifically because of how many got destroyed, because of how many people were so angry about that game.
Hey, over here.
Like, I remember once... Actually, Superman 64 is the biggest reason why I do not like Superman. I am a Marvel fan specifically because of Superman 64 for the most part. If you can call it flying. Alright, who's ready for the longest freaking part of the game? Well, not necessarily the longest, but it's the longest until you get to nighttime anyway. Because I can usually speed blitz through Spooky. I'm pretty good with Spooky. And I can handle heists pretty quickly too. Go ahead and knock this stuff out of the way. Try to sorta keep with the speedrun formula. I mean, I'd have to be exceedingly fast to have even the slightest chance of doing this in under 8 hours. Well, not 8 hours. I'm not playing story mode, that's right. I predict this is going to take a total of 4, maybe 5 hours at most. I'm pretty quick in chapters, so. Because you're in story mode, you can't skip. Unless you've seen the cutscene once, which means you'd have to exit out and then, or not exit out and then come back and then blah blah blah. Woo! That was a save. Oh, you mean the one? Did you ask him about the dark fan theory that Conker kills himself? It's a pretty metal theory, too. And it makes sense, because you know he's not happy at the end of the game. Come on. See, I lost the honeybee trick over that once. Or twice. There's a video of that, too. The honeybee punt failed me. Honestly, like, I really want to know what that's called. I call it the water bee punt trick. And I know about Conker's Big Reunion or whatever, where they got rid of that too. So there's that. Oh yeah, the theory basically goes that, you know, Conker's at the bar. He's naturally upset that Barry's not brought back to life. All that. And he's sitting at the bar drinking. Ooh, can I save that? Can I save it? Can I save it? Sort of. But can't bring Barry back to life because the developer already left. So he's all upset. He gets really loaded. And then he just offs himself. Like, people were like, that's the alternate ending that they changed because it was too dark and they thought that they could make a sequel of this game. But, truth be told, the game came out too late in the 64 life cycle to reliably be able to do a sequel. For the console, anyway. And there was no way in hell GameCube would be able to be done, because by then Microsoft already gotten a hold of Rare's library. So, that's why I highly doubt the N64 Classic would have any Rare titles on it unless Nintendo pulled their heads out of their asses and worked with other companies. Like, they're like, well, you know, you can screw over Sony and get what you had, but you can't stop Microsoft. You are the worst kind of person, mister. I'm just having a bad time with this. Why do I get the feeling there could have been some Lord of the Rings references in there somewhere? Because this game did come out around the same time the Fellowship of the Ring came out, so they had that wide open. There could have been someone screaming, "You shall not pass." I could totally see like an Elder Scroll or something being Gandalf the Grey. That's just my head canon though, so. I'm just having terrible luck with these things today. I'm just having terrible luck with RNG of all types today, like. Well, I mean, they did do an entire act for the Matrix, so I was totally happy. Believe it or not, this game introduced me to Matrix.
Hey, over here.
Don't come anywhere near me. Don't touch me. Don't come near me. Don't look at me. Don't even acknowledge I exist. That's it. Good, dung beetle. I could see Predator. I could see Predator. We already had Alien. It makes perfect sense that we get Predator too. I'd have so many words receiver. I'd love to talk to these guys. At some point. If I ever got big enough as a channel where I could actually have people on Discord calls and stuff, that'd be great. But that goes into the whole concept of me being a delusional person. And I'm about 300 subs too short before I'd even start beginning that process. In a few years, maybe. I mean, I've been more leaning towards streams lately anyway, so. Stretching myself a little bit thin in places. I do have all 50 lives, right? Yeah. Good. I'm gonna need them for this COG segment. And most certainly gonna need them for that. Was he laughing at your mediocrity? Because I could see people doing that. I'm playing with fire right now. With that generic Jaws music. But I've seen speedrunners or whatever. They'd have their entire game thrown off. Like, they'd be playing, like, Super Mario 64, and Miyamoto would show up right next to him, and the guy would get, like, hella nervous or whatever, and he'd, like, be failing every trick that there was at the time. I'm like, dude, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Damn! It's always that one. It's always this part that I have the highest chance of death. I can see it. I mean, the learning, the gameplay curve on this is high. I never get that in the first try. Struck with that iron tide. I need to do this. I need to do this. Oh my god. I'm on fire with that luck right now. No, I'm not. But my luck is about to run out. Mark me on it. This game is like 80% luck. Well, if you think about it, how often does someone, like, there's a lot of reasons you could talk about this game all day long with somebody. Like, not to split hairs at all. Like, I used to talk about this game a lot when I was younger. I was the only person that had it, though, which goes back to why I'm so into protecting the copies that exist. You know, like, I don't want people buying fakes of the game. Like, there's about 700,000 copies of these that were made in the wild. All regions. Like, America had, like, 5 or 50,000 copies or something like that. Like, it wasn't a very big number. It was just not a very well released game, and that's because it came out like less than a year before the system died. So it had an unimaginable amount of competition when it came to actually getting its sales. Like, if this game came out in 2000, it would have been ridiculous how many it probably would have sold by comparison. It would have been a million-plus selling game easily. And then it would have gotten a greatest hits edition, just like any of the N64 games that hit 1 million copies. But if my memory is correct, this one was 65th place in terms of sales. It just didn't have the numbers. Yeah, why don't you come over here, baby? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Yeah, come here. Oh, my timing's off. Let's fix that. It also had the support of Microsoft. See, what propelled Microsoft as far as it did back in the original Xbox days is that they got the rights to all the Rare titles. Hey, Decompressor, how you doing? And I think the words you're looking for are pal right in a kisser. You know, if you want to go honeymooners. Oh god, I'm showing my age. Ah! I hate this camera. That 20 some odd % play I've got in the thumbstick by itself. Like, I did field surgery on this controller the other day to try to fix it, and the GameCube's looks the same on the outside, but on the inside it's completely different. So it's gonna play like the thing. You know, a part of me doesn't condone that, but the rest of me finds that funny. So the 1% of me that doesn't like that is overwhelmingly overwritten by the part of me that finds that hilarious. Congratulations, you've amused me and pissed me off at the same time. I'm pissed because I can't be mad at it. That's the 1% of me that's offended. You know, it's 2019. I should be looking for every reason under the sun to be offended by someone having blue eyes. That way I can be self-hating. I like her. Oh god. Can't wait to get the HDMI mod built into my Nintendo. Get the RGB and HDMI mods. See, you got the game when it was more age appropriate. I had no business having this game when I got it. I was 11. Damn it. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh. 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 Hey, better. Swing better. There we go. Well, I mean, now that we got this, we're in the clear. Also, decompressor, I'm actually playing on my OG cart today. I'm not playing on the Repro. The Secret Tales? No, I did the one cheat that Chapters' speedrun community allows. I just put the Volvo bullet hole in there. Like, I know where the 50 tails are. You just go back to Barn Boys and jump in that one hole. Like, I know exactly where it is. It's just... since I'm doing chapters and not story mode. I did try the honeybee punt trick earlier, though. Or the water bee. Well, there's a 50, a 10, and a 5-er. And I think there's a 3 in here somewhere too. Don't quote me because I don't remember if that one's actually real. I heard rumors of it when I was a kid, and I was the only one in my school that was talking about this game at all that knew that where the 50 and the 5 and the 10-er were. So I felt like a badass for like 2 years until everybody's like, it doesn't care. Yeah, welder's bench. Also, I'm doing a speedrun trick right now, because this is faster than swimming. It's also a lot harder than swimming. Alright, do not glitch like you did last time. For me, the hardest thing is going to be Unga Bunga. Not necessarily Unga in of itself. It's gonna be the lava surfing. Lava surfing is always a nightmare for me. Like, cause this controller, like I'll show you. Like, if you look, pulling. There we go. Finally, so I've got a good half of the controller just not doing anything. Do a test fire. Test fire. It was worth it. Ha 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 ha. Oops. Parents mistakenly rent or buy Conker. Dad walks in on kids playing, has a word with them about how inappropriate it is. Mom walks in on dad playing. They wind up having a threesome. That's how that story should end. I mean, my folks walked in on me, folks walked in on me when I was watching the scene where the bee finally gets what he was after, you know, when he finally got to pollinate a bitch. And I had some explaining to do because they hear I was like, it's just me masturbating, and you know, like I said fellatio, and that was it. That was it. I was the deadest kid in the world for about 2 days. Luckily, it was during the summer, so I was good for the most part. But I will say this: this is my mom's favorite game that I own. Like, out of all the games in my library, this one's her favorite. Killer Instinct is what's up. I've only played it a few times over the years, so it's been a long time since I've played Killer Instinct. Oh, I'm about to get hurt. I'm about to get hurt badly. Yep. I'll be lucky to live through this. I'm gonna be insanely lucky. Everybody like, oh yes, you are very lucky. Time to go through blue. Yeah, he's just a terrible example of what a man thing would be. Like, cheating on Barry immediately. It's like, well, I mean, Barry's more of a gold digger anyway, so. Going to yellow. It gives you the answer right there. Oh, can I make it? 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 I've got 1 health. I've got 1 health. I need to make it. Not to mention his Bay money. You gotta respect the classics, man. This is a coming up story, okay? Like, he didn't do so well in Diddy Kong Racing, so he spent the next few years practicing his craft of alcoholism. I've got the perfect backstory for Conker. Like, I know his backstory. Oh, absolutely suck. I'm about to say, if I didn't have any... the hardest part for me right now is going to be surviving with only the health I have. See the furries. So you're not wrong. Alright, there's only one recourse I have right now. I gotta get health. Because I don't want to die unnecessarily, you know? This is gonna be a push. This is gonna be a push. Also, Screaming Toddler, this is my favorite part of the game. Uncontested, my favorite part of the game. This actually is going quite well. Oh. Even that was going well. I only got to pee on a couple more of them, if I'm not mistaken. And the boiler isn't all that difficult. It's his cronies that are so difficult. Definitely. Conker gets to work it up. Me before I used to work at Annie Ann's. You know, I dated a girl once that had a really strong string. I did. Okay, there is a chance I could be killed off here. Come on. I'm over here, fool. Only reason I know is because she was proud of it and she would tell me about it. There isn't much of a story there other than the fact that it was just something I was told. I was like, thanks. I appreciate open information sharing, I guess. Yeah. Mighty Pooh's got the best musical number in the entire game. Okay, it's not because I have a... No. Whoa, wait a sec. Here. That was different. What is going on? Be flat. I never had that what just happened here happen. Ever. I've never hit that and not hit him with that. Like, I don't know if that's like a glitch or if that's a tiny percent of the time that it might happen or what. Yeah, you see where I hit the thing and I doused him like 3 times and it didn't count. And when I hear glitch, I think reboot. I'm showing my age, guys. We could just chalk it up to 64 being 64. I mean, you should see how many glitches are in Body Harvest. I'm like, oh my. Jackass, I'm right here. Hey, notice me. The RNG is terrible. Oh, my first console? Let's see. I was 6 when I got an N64 when it first came out, but there it is again. You see that? I'm 29 now, but I had experiences with other consoles back when I was younger. Look at this. I've never had this happen. I've been playing this game for like nearly 20 years. Hey! Get back here. Oh, my mom had one of those. Like, the 64 was my console, you know, like, everyone's got their first theirs, not someone that they grew up with, or any of that. Mine was the N64. So that's my favorite console. Like, the SNES is definitely a great system. I'd argue it's even better than the 64. But then it's because the SNES is the first I remember playing on. Man, y'all fuck off. The RNG is bad. That's a terrible place for that. on, go, 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 go. Frosty, we know you're older than time. I get it. Yeah, I had the first system I bought was a 64. But by then I'd already gone through what was it? I went through 9 N64s at that point. Well, that would have been my 9th one. The one I've got now is my 9th. I had a PS1 given to me, a PS2 given to me. Yeah, I know what you mean by the first, because I helped pay for the first 64 I had that I bought myself. Like, I didn't buy the 64. It was like my 6th one, I believe it was. That was the one I split pay with my mother when I was like 12 at a retro game shop in Georgia somewhere. There's actually a pretty well-known comic book store in that area now. But then I went to a place called Play and Trade, bought this 64. But I'm still using this controller from my 6th one. Among other things. Like, I played so many Nintendo games when I was a kid that I broke the controllers, broke the consoles, and all that stuff. Like, the controllers just couldn't keep up with the amount that my friends and I played on them. So, like, but, yeah, so the first console I bought was an N64, and then I bought I had the 360s. Yeah, you're lucky. Like, I'm trying to remember, because I know that I didn't buy my 360s. I bought a PS3, I bought my PS4, I bought my Xbox One, I bought an original PS1, because I had the PS Slim that's up there on my dresser over there. And then I bought my Switch, bought my Vita, my PSP Go, bought one of my Game Boy Colors, bought all of my DS's. And then I've had people flat out gift me systems before. Like, I have a original PS3 because of that. It's at my mom's place. It was dead. It was yellow lighted. I was like, that's unfortunate. That was well, it wasn't even the one that was fully backwards compatible. It was the 20 gig model, because my cousin was kind of cheap when he bought his. I wish it was the 60, because then I would have had all the features. And it died before other OS was taken off the thing. I could have sold that thing for a mint. I love it when RNG works for me. Well, I was unfortunate when I had my 360s, because I owned 3 360s. I got one because it was gifted to me, if I'm not mistaken. The first one I got, it yellow lighted, and then, or red ringed rather, not yellow light. And then I got the other one while we were waiting for it, and then it red ringed, but I got the first one back. Had both of those fixed, so now I had 2 of these. And then my friend's dog walked on the video cables of one of them and fried my hard drive, so I lost a whole bunch of games that were taken off the marketplace. I was so angry. And Frosty knows this friend. He knows Badger. I'm sure he remembers Doobie, the dog that did it. It was like 10 years ago. Back before his mother passed, if I'm not mistaken. The only reason I let him live. Yeah, I still got my Smash. I paid like 20 bucks for it a few years ago. I was like, that's a steal. For Super Smash, a working Smash. I don't know why I bought the throwing at that one. That one was a non-threat. That one's a threat. I threw that. It hit. That's gonna be a trip. I'm thinking about modding this thing to use a C stick instead of a C button configuration. I know the Hori pads did that. Some of them. I would love to have a Hori pad, like one of their better models. What the hell? What the double hell? Okay. I'll take a glitch in my favor. I mean, this thumbstick is snapping back quite nicely, though, so I can't fault it. I feel that. The first graphics card I bought was a AMD 50. It was an ATI Radeon. I'm sorry, it was a Radeon 1500X, and I was trying to play Hellgate London. It didn't go so well. Oh yeah. First PC I owned didn't even have a Pentium in it. It was a Windows 3.1. And I had a dot matrix printer. I mean, my YouTube career started as a tech channel. I was kind of like LGR or something. Stick your head up. That was bullshit, though. Yeah, pretty much. I know you're gonna stick your head up. And I'm going to throw my shit at you. A life supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat? Think you'll survive in here? You don't seem to know which creek you're in. Sweet corn is the only thing that makes it through my rear. How do you think I get such a lovely green? But yeah, I actually had like a 16 color monitor for mine, so I came out like a bandit to a degree. Like, it was one that my grandmother's co-worker was throwing away, and it was basically to let me destroy it to learn how to make it work. Because, you know, she was having me in computer class. Like, I don't even remember this, but I was in computer classes at, like, age 3. And I was like, wait, I was? You're telling me this, like, 20-odd years later? She's like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember those. Like, there was some Dune game we were playing in my classroom. Got to be in the cockpit and everything. Then we got Windows 95, and there was Hellbender on there. And that was a fun game. Who's ready to see the montage of me dying over and over and over? Because I will not succeed in this. I'm always bad at this. I don't believe it. I actually succeeded at that. I never scored that on the first try. Maybe it's a sign of good things to come, or it could just be me being tricked. It's lulling me into a false sense of security, so I'll screw up. It's Mortal Kombat mythologies all over again, okay? That's what it is. It's mythology Sub-Zero all over again. It's lying to me. We're being lied to right now. Why, are you talking about the last time where I got hit by this and I screamed like a girl for like 5 minutes? I beg to differ. Woo! Say I didn't scream at least. My mediocrity is showing. What the hell? Did you see that? It done clipped through the wall to get me. It was so mad at me that it decided it was going to come and get me that way. Time for my favorite music in the game, though. You know, I've been to nightclubs before, and a lot of them are like this. Miss me, a douchebag. Yeah, every computer I build usually has leftovers from the previous build. Like, my Ragnarok V4 has parts all the way back from before I built my first actual editing station. Like, I still have most of those original parts. Like, all the SSDs but one still exist in my system. Like, 7, 8 years later. Because what actually led me to become what I am now is that Microsoft screwed up and told me that a prepaid debit card was enough to make it to where if I wanted to have my Xbox Live back, what was it? My Xbox Live, it was going to cost me $65 for Xbox Live plus like another $150 to have my account reinstated. I said, screw that. I took $200, started buying graphics cards from Best Buy. And I'd take them back and once a week when I'd get more money for something. And I would go on about my business doing that. That's how I built my computer. Like, I would trade parts in like once a week or once a month or so. Until I got up to the best cards they had at the time. Like, I had a GTX 480 for a while, then got the 670, SLI'd it, and then finally retired those. Got the 970, had that in SLI for a while, one burnt up, and then I got a 980 Ti, and then I got the 1080. And of course I had like a 285 at one point in my system, but that was an old roommate of mine. Back when I made the horrible mistake of being out on my own. Because it's a lot cheaper to live a family, you know? I know I should feel bad for this guy for what I'm gonna do to him, but I don't. You coming? I have pancakes to make, and you're the egg I need.
This way. Come on, this way.
Oh, gotta go.
Yeah. Yep. Come on, this way.
Whenever I don't have the right cables, I usually improvise to just make them. Like, if I have a plug but I don't have any wires, or they're too short, I splice them, make them longer, or I shorten them, and then I custom sleeve them and all that kind of stuff. I got a video of me doing that too.
Wait.
Yeah, I was a tech channel a lot longer, or not a lot longer. I've been a game channel a lot more than I've been a tech channel, but I was a tech channel for a solid 6 months or so. Well, I guess you could say for the first season or two my channel existed back when it was Core Tech PC. That's when you know someone's a hardcore fan if they ever refer to me as that. I'm like, oh god. Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, come on. Yep. This way. This way. Come on, this way. This way. Okay, come on. Yep.
You know what's funny? That baby dinosaur is bigger than Fangy. If I'm not mistaken.
Wait.
I just wanted him to shut up. Tickle beams! What's good, man? Haven't heard from you in a hot while. It's glitching out again. Of course. I'm gonna leave this one. I'm gonna leave this one. I'm not gonna lose that much time. It's just good. Okay, we're good. Now you can call me a mad lad if you'd like. Ah! There's money for me to collect up here. Oh shit. Ow. And yes, I am being old school today.
Hey, over here.
This guy needs some Claritin. I need to get out of this hole now. Thank you. I mean, I could. I've also got Space Station Silicon Valley. But yeah, if I have any time left over after this, I'll play some Jet Force Gemini, sure. I mean, I'm already, what, about halfway through the game already? Or so. Ooh, escape by the skin of my ass. Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racers. Woo! Okay, we're good. It's gonna be me here in a little bit when I get up to the damn, when I get back to the jet racing. Because I suck at that. There just needs to be a compilation of every time I fail at something. I got Ocarina at a time. That one, if I'm not playing it glitched like a speedrun, it would take me hours to do everything. That would take forever. Is my harem following me? Okay, good. Good. Well, yeah, I mean, I already did a couple of speedrun moves in Banjo-Kazooie earlier. How the hell did that miss? Now I'm a mad lad. Billy, no! Nah, it's Billy. No one ever likes Billy. It's always Billy. Terry! I do regret you! Thanks. I appreciate that. Where's my posse? Where the hell are the rest of them? There we go. Event triggers, event triggers. Kick his ass! Now! Man, Damien's really kicking the shit out of that rock monster.
I said.
There we go. Oh no. Mwah! Okay, we're good. Those little pricks down there. Shit. Hate those little, those kids there. They are my bane. I hate them. I want to know why this guy's asleep. Didn't you know the first guy to fall asleep at a party usually gets their ass whooped? Or at the very least, they get drawn on. I'll put it on the docket. I know you're not doing anything all that important anyway right now, are you? Other than talking to me. Look at Barry being an absolute bae over there. She's being a Finnish toilet. Or I think that's Finland. Get me loaded, get me loaded, get me loaded. The drawback of me not having an instruction booklet when I was a kid, this would always be where I was hard stopped. Like, I never thought about using Z. Oh, this is gonna go bad. Oh, you hit a woman. You are an absolute woman beater. Come on, please. Please. Bad day, bad day, bad day. Bad RNG on that. Gotta wait for him to get right in a position. I need him right there. Also, fuck you guys. Steal my money. Come on. Oh, bad RNG on that. It's that thumbstick coming back to haunt me. I don't know if I could steer it. Going to just hit me? Stop right there. Bad timing. Alright, I've got a crazy idea. I like how he didn't do it. I'm surprised by something. Come on. You can do it. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Yeah, I get it. Come on. He's in position. Come on. No, 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 no. Good. Caveman riding his wife beater. That's insanity. You know what? R. Kelly time. I haven't seen it in so freaking long. Jesus. I need to refresh myself on that before I have an actual opinion, because it's been like years since I've heard of that one. Also, at this moment, I've had more people watch my video than ever in a single stream while it was live anyway, so thank you guys. I just wanted to point that out. You guys are awesome. Why am I going this way? I'm stupid. Hold on a second. Wait, there should be a faster way up there. Yeah, there is. Hey, look at that. I can get up there without hurting myself. Oh. That took a few years to learn. Like, I learned that this year, I think. Like, I just never thought about it. I thought there was just the one way to get up there. And I would sit there and wait for my health, my chocolate to appear. This is my favorite soundtrack in the entire game. Like, if actual nightclubs played music like this more often, I'd probably go. Or at least my younger self would go, because, you know, I'm a daddy, so I can't do that anymore. For a while. I mean, it won't stop me. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh. It was a bad positioning anyway. Do you mind? I'm trying to urinate on you. I'm not gonna have enough. Alright. New strat. Maybe I have enough, maybe I have enough pee left in the tank for that. I should. I need to run. I need to go. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Like, that sucks. Like, I'd be distraught. Like, my biological parents didn't do very well with me, but my grandparents adopted me, and I still have them, luckily, but, you know, their age is getting the better of them now, so I'm not looking forward to future times, as it were, but, all I can tell people in that situation is you got to appreciate those that you care about while you have them. And I mean, you got your little brother. So, that's a good thing. You got family is the biggest thing. To me, that's the most important thing. Come on, go, 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 go. Get in the hole. Get in. This is incredibly more difficult than it needs to be. I legit ran out of urine right then and there. And that's good, that's good. Like, I got a 2-year-old, so I have to do better. Like, that's one of the reasons I want to be more successful and stuff like this. That way I have more time to be at home. Because nowadays I spend like upwards of 18 hours or so. I've been out upwards of 18 hours a day away from home without, and I don't live with my kids, so it's not quite that bad, but it's bad that I have to be that far away from home all the time. Like, my upload schedule is a direct indicator of this. Well, I'm peanuts. Now, let's make a fun little bet and try to figure out how many lives I'm going to lose doing the next part of this. I'm predicting I might lose a life trying to do the bomb bit. I'm gonna have to get hit. This is a gamble. I'm gambling hard right now. I need him to go. I need him to move. And he ain't gonna move. This is gonna be a hard sell. Get into a safer position. Oh, now you decide to move. Damn it. When I'm peeing, that chat music starts playing in my ear. You mean that one? Yeah. I've had that happen before. I've actually said it in a urinal when I'm in a bar or something. And I've actually, because I wear shirts like these when I'm out in bars. And someone's like, dude, it's so cool. I'm like, yeah. That's someone offered to pay me $20 for the shirt off my back because they wanted the shirt. I was like, if I didn't get this at a convention, it was like a limited print, I would have considered it. But I paid like $50 for that shirt, so no. That's one life, so I wonder, does that mean I gotta do everything again? Yes, sir, I do. That's unfortunate. It's alright. It should be faster this time. This music is still good, though. This soundtrack is still bomb. Soundtrack is still gold. Too bad we can't piss on the girls and make them go into the hole. It's 2019. Let's be equal opportunistic. Come on, go, 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 go. Get in the goddamn hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. I'm about to have a bad day, aren't I? Yep. You see how that thumbstick is snapping right now? That's what I'm talking about, how I have too much play. And the chocolate ain't helping. This part is a speedrun destroyer. Like, for me, all of the Unga Bunga chapter is like this. For me, it's the hardest part of the game. Because, I mean, it's war. It's just a matter of having enough skill and timing to know where everything is. Like, I could do It's War just fine. Wait, I need you to go over here. I need you over here. Yeah, why don't you just move? Just move. Go, 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 go. Thank you, useless. I wonder if falling will help. I made a huge mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake. You're defying physics. You're an absolute legend, Conker. Conker. Oh, my delicious bay. Blech. Like a budger's ass. But yeah, to go back to Screaming Toddler's comment, I'm gonna have to watch that that unused cutscene if I can find it. Because I know that Conker's mismanagement led to him being banished from the kingdom. If I remember my storying correctly. Damn. That poor unfortunate soul. The thing that would crush my soul right now is if this falls off and breaks. Because I don't remember how I get another one. I don't even think I get another one. I have to, like, restart. And I refuse to die again, so that is not happening. Alright, so whoever I attack first depends on if this guy's close? Go on, get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Truly, I can never get what I want. Let's get in position for the next drunk phase. The next cycle should be good. Oh, that's right. L button will skip through it. I forgot about that. Pushing L will basically end the drunk mode. I think that's how it goes. Okay, neither one of them have moved. So, this is bad. Oh, Mr. Drunkmon. Can't do that too many more times. At least I think it's supposed to let me skip it. There we go. I hate how long it takes for health to regenerate. Because right now I'm functioning on like 0 health. I need that bloke to move. It's gonna take some dramatic interest. It's gonna take friendly persuasion. Oh shit. This is the hardest part of the entire game for me. That timing, like the lava running thing is hard, but it's easier to get good RNG off of that than it is to get any kind of RNG off of this that won't dick you repeatedly. Or try to do this. I'm dead. And there's no leaving naturally. Alright, I gotta save that health for as long as possible. And of course the asshole would move. It is possible to pass by there without all the problems. Alright, they should be at least marginally positioned now. I hope. I'm hoping. Damn, why do you keep moving over there? It's like the worst place you could be standing. Really. It is. Like you're such an uncaring dickweed. Gentle jerkwad. Hide me. I need to do an experiment to see if I can walk and pee at the same time. I've never actually tried that before. It might be a good idea to start trying. Alright, I'm going to do a little experiment to see if I can actually use the C buttons to walk and pee. Part of me says it is, and then the other part of me says I don't know. Okay. Hypothesis has been confirmed. No, it cannot happen. It's exactly as my drug-induced state. Ding, 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 ding. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. When I say get in the hole, I mean get in the hole. I'm gonna get hit. This is what I'm saying, like bad RNG. Like they go to every place I need them to not be. Now I've got this camera going ape shit. What the hell is going on here? Finally, he's where I need him to be. What are you doing, Conker? Did you guys see that? I was doing something weird. Never had that happen. Like he was like pulling something in and out of his pocket. What did I just do? I got drunk again even though I wasn't trying to. Shit. That one was my bad. Impulse, I'm like. Oh, might as well use it for the forces of good. Especially him. It might slightly be. Pissing on cavemen. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on though, right? I'm pissed off on the rock monsters. Because they're not giving me what I want. Especially their big, bodacious babes. I was just using the force of good. Yeah, I was just doing it for the forces of light. Oh, I'm Barry, I'm coming. Alright, Jackass 1 is there, and Jackass 2 is actually surprisingly where he needs to be. He won't be when I get back, but... eventually. Roll for the easiest one first. Before he frickin' moves again. So right now he is about as perfect as he's gonna get to be in the position I need him to be in. Alright, asshole number 2 coming up. I hope. Come on, go, 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 go. Yes! Perfect. Now we can actually get along. See? Patience is a virtue. And I am unbelievably patient with this crap. I'll tell you. 4. That's fine. I'll be fine. Alright, I'm betting I'll die at least once doing this. But my track record in Rocksteady, yeah, I have a feeling I want to have the worst luck here. But since I got that out of the way, I don't have to worry about it now. I'm not winning any speed records, though. This game's hard, man. Just a crap shoot. Oh, I was in the damn transition. Alright, there's my one allotted death. don't know if I can fall from this far. Okay, cool, I can. Anytime I saved, I lost. That's just disgusting. That is certifiably gross. He needs to wash his mouth. He needs to clean his throat. It's like pixelated bukkake up in here. And that timer's only good for like 2 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It might explode. Oh, good. Alright, time for what I perceive is gonna be where I die the most. Historically, I die a lot in the lava races. It was always my worst minigame, too. I could do heist, I could do everything else quite well. It's just this one I'm not so good at. But, if I do nail it, I will be positive, of course. Told you guys I'm not very good at this. Like right there is gonna kill me a bunch of times. And there's little textures in here that'll kill you too. There's some geometry that's uneven, terrible. Get off that wall. I'm lucky to be alive right now. Tail can kill you too. Get back here. Come on, come here. Getting cuckolded by this thing. Chuckles the cuckold. Oh! Damn. Not cool, man. That's not good. That is so not good. Had to close a window. Sorry about that. I plugged my phone in and forgot that it's plugged into my computer, and the first time my computer does, like, hey, I'm gonna open up a window. Can't see my freaking chat thread at that point. I'm like, oh god. There we go. That was a close call. That was pure bullshit luck on my part that I survived that. And my luck just ran out. The game is like, you've won a cookie for surviving. Achievement unlocked. Survive being turned into Toe Jam by a Brachiosaur. You see that piece of geometry right there is what kills people. And so does that flake. Again, with healing. It's always this area that slows me down so bad. I can do it. I have done it. But there's 4 things I gotta do. First of all, I gotta take these guys out. And then I've got to make that jump without dying. Because it's not a straight ramp, there's a jump there, and I have to actually time it. And get on it, of course. It's like they decided to bring back the lava race levels from Diddy Kong Racing. Get your cuck ass out of my way. Look, bad geometry is only going to save you for so long. Now, the dinosaur's feet, that's more likely to save you. Ah, oh, man. Sorry, we got this. We have got this. Their shoelaces are untied. That, and part of it's my fault that I keep slamming into stuff because I keep letting go of the thumbstick trying to move my thumb back up the stick. Because, you know, Nintendo's controllers are notoriously hard to keep your grip on, so I'm like, damn it, like right there. You can tell whenever I let go of the throttle, that's when I'm doing it. Alright. We're fine. Wouldn't it be funny if I just sat there and waited for him to pass me just so I could hit them? That's probably a speedy trick. One down. Could you imagine playing this with a power glove? How terrible it would be. Come on, game. I need you to give me something I can work with. Not what I was thinking about, but okay. I'm coming, money. Don't worry. I'm almost convinced this is why that 50 lives thing is a thing. Because of how hard this segment of the game is. You know, the wacky races. What the hell? Oh, no. I don't know what that was. Alright, I don't have a clue what that was. Worst part is when I finally finish this, I'm going to have to find out what my best times are and then put them into the calculator and then figure out what my best speed can be. By my theoretical fastest speed. And then I can compare it against the world record in chapters to see exactly where I stand. Like, you know, if I do everything exactly right. Because I'm doing glitchless for the most part. Except for when the game is glitching itself. I'm like, okay, I don't understand that, but alrighty. Alright, perfect. I say perfect and then I die. Alright, put controller down here. It's a little bit more like how I used to play. I'm not used to having a controller on the keyboard. Or on the desk, rather. Not necessarily the keyboard, else Ragnar could be going crazy right now. Play it like I'm 12. It's actually helping. You know, all my muscle memory remembers me holding the controller like this. You would think me being a keyboard and mouse user for so long, I would be, like, used to having my hands up on the desk. Not really, I guess. I see you, Mr. Geometry, trying to throw me into the fucking pillars. Didn't work, did it? I'm spying some hate comments there. I think I might be. What's going on, Charlie? Having a terrible time at this right now. Whoa. Maybe someone's about to spit some shaman-like knowledge on me. I'll do like 18 years of my discontent at this level. Nope, this is all straight up console. I haven't used an emulator in a very long time. I mean, the green screen thing isn't gonna... Hold on. Let me turn my green screen off so you can actually see it a little bit better. Hold on a second. Where is it? Oh, okay, cool. And here's the repro cart, though. I'm pretty hardcore when it comes to not using emulator. Well, I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as I heard someone say, "Can I see the controller?" I'm like, "Ah, hell." I'm like, I'm gonna have to lose focus on what I was doing. I'm like, ah! Nah, my way of thinking is this. I bought the Elgato HD60 capture device, and that was $200. I am not wasting that. Woo! Okay. Trust me, if I was on... I'd probably be having a much better time if I was on emulation, though. Because then I could be using my freaking Xbox One controller or something. And this wouldn't be a thing. I'd actually have two-stick movement. Now, my problem is I've got a GameCube thing shoved up inside my 64 controller because my original thumbstick finally started to go. I had one that was tight for about 20 years. I'm pretty happy about that. It's probably because I wasn't much of a Mario Party player. It didn't start getting bad until I started playing a lot of platformers. Because I spent, well, not platformers, but I did a lot of Shadow Man stuff when I was younger. That was basically the only game I really ever played. So I got good at that game. And then this game, and then Body Harvest, and 007. And I'm just thinking of all the ways I fried my freaking poor, unfortunate thumbstick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, I still let's play it periodically. I've been meaning to do the finale of the second version of the play I did, because I started one back in 2014, recorded all the episodes, never uploaded all of them. they're still on my computer. I'm like, I've changed computers like 5 times since then. I probably should just redo the thing. And now I'm trying to figure out where the last 2 Dark Souls are because the true forms, I can't get to them. And I was going to stream it last month. And there was a lot of things I was going to, do. Alright. Alright. Hold on a second. Only 90s gamers will understand. You know, when they're about to show off their true form. Anybody ever play Gran Turismo 2 would understand too. Move, 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 move. There we go. Get your fat ass back here. Right here. Right here. Yeah. Get on here. Go do things like that dude down in Texas. I'm gonna beat you with a frying pan. Right on, man. I'm 29, so you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the young kids that have their X-bones and stuff with their nice ergonomic and totally geometrically friendly controllers, and I'm surprised I'm still breathing right now because of that. Let's see. No, you get back here. Okay, so wiping the controller seems to have helped a little. Could you imagine me playing Star Wars Episode 1 Racer right now? I'd be up a creek. You know, that guy talking about how I walk into a store not wanting to buy anything. I'm like, I'm the future Emperor's bitch. What the hell? I'm not gonna knock that. I'm still alive. I'm alive-ish. I'm barely alive. I have all of 1 time I can fuck up now. I'd like to get this done. I needed the help anyway. Whew. Okay. Meditation. 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 I just need to focus. And apparently go left or right. Congratulations, American school system. I don't know my left from my right. Oh, God. Okay. I'm just waiting for my buddy to pop on and tell me that I'm insane for trying this again. So, dude, you lost 2 hours doing this in a stream the other day. Or an hour and a half, however long it was. I was like, yeah, but I'm insane, so I have to do this. I have no choice. I must complete. I'm a completion channel, or at least I try to be. If it ain't today, it's going to be sometime this week. That was clutch. I don't know why this thing flings me so hard to the left or to the right. I don't get why it does that. It's unnecessary. I blame the GameCube bit of it. All the years I hated on the GameCube's finally coming for me. Because I don't think anyone's got an authentic 64 that's got a straight shooting thumbstick anymore. And if so, I hate you for it, because I wish I had that, because mine is dead. it was starting to not control in any general direction correctly. That's why I had to do the open heart surgery on one of my streams not too long ago to restore this controller to its functioning state, or at least mostly functional. Don't you dare hit the wall. Don't you dare hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. No, 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 no. You go straight. Go Conker. Go Conker. Go Conker. Go Conker. Go Conker. Go Conker. I need you to hit that bastard. I need you to hit that bastard, Conker. Conker! Come on! That was a save. I'm not even mad I survived that. You see that piece of geometry back there, though, right? Where it was, clippy. This thing clips. And every time I regain control over the stick, it, like, launches me sideways. That's all I can do to control this thing. Like, eventually I have to catch him, right? Like, it's inevitable. I'm gonna catch him eventually. And then I gotta go through the will I or will I not die when I try to make the jump. Ah! Damn it. I'm gonna put that phone upside down because that's just... Okay. I forget, does holding the R button do anything? I have a feeling it does. Is it more fine control? Because it feels like it might be. Or is that just me having a psychosomatic reaction or placebo effect holding down R? It's gotta be just me, right? Or maybe not. I'm being serious. Does holding R actually help you steer this stupid thing? I can't tell. What the hell is going on here? What the hell? Whatever it is, I'll take it, I guess. I don't know how much good it is. Like, I'm really far away from my board. What the hell did I do? That's how far you're supposed to be. Like, I was holding R and then it did something. Whatever it was in no way helpful when it zoomed out like that. I guess when I was like zoomed in between the new life animation or whatever, it did that. I'm not entirely sure. I don't care. I'd rather not lose any more health if I can help it though. Oh shit. Like the water bee trick again. I mean, I haven't died all that many times, so we're good. What the? Alright. of shit. Chances are very good I'm gonna die on this one too, but at least I'm trying. I don't know. I predicted in 30 seconds I'm gonna die again. There's no way I'm gonna survive with only 1 health. That'd be the most clutch way to get through this part of the level. But no one does that. Unless you're crazier than I am. Yeah, I figured. Let's see. Figure out this. Oops. Alright, I want to try this 5 more times. If I don't make it, then we'll just call it a night. Because I got work in the morning. But if I make it, then we'll keep going until I hit another roadblock. That's 4 more times now, by the way. Because I haven't eaten dinner either, so, you know, I'm hungry. But on the bright side, I will have all this for my actual speedrun counter. And then I'll practice the hell out of this until I nail it. Like, all the parts I'm actually having problems with, I'll practice them. Forgotten I was on the 3rd guy. I kind of got into that zone. It's probably because I don't want to call it. Yeah, every jerking motion slows you down. This is like 1080 snowboarding, man. Got him. Now the hard part. Surviving this part. See, I'm already batting 1,000 on losses there. Okay. So here's the rub. I might not make it. Nice. All right, finally. So no cutting it just yet. We don't gotta cut just yet. We will if I don't get enough health. Because God, no. I'm sorry that it took so long, y'all. What is this, Torok now? Unnecessary content. Nope. Boom. Shit. He's chucking spears and pointed objects at us. Okay. Whoops. I like how this is a non-skippable cutscene. Ooh, right in the asshole. Wow, that's a dick move if I've ever seen one. Poor Fangy. Just Fangy. It's alright, I've got him. My poor dino. I don't know how you did that. I was above you. I'll gladly take a chunk out of your backside, though. Nobody does that to me. Whoa. Nobody does that to me. Yeah, you weren't gonna block that. There's no blocking that. That's unfortunate. Alright, I need to run away. One thing I need is his fat ass killing me. And now it might happen. Ugh. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with Bunga Bunga. Whoa. I see my bay up there, though. Bullshit. What? That's complete bunk. What's that? Is there anything left of Conker after that? Give me my health back. AIDS infested crotch pheasant. tumor. Give me that health. Give me that health. Give me that health. 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 Go get it, Conker. That time. I hate the amount of time it takes me to do that. It's probably because I've been streaming for like, I don't even know how long. It's been a while. And I'm limited by the amount of lives I have, so I don't get to go after the other lives that are over here because the fiber's in this area. Thought you'd never see the shit tower again. You'd be wrong. Ha ha ha. Oh. Slapranos. You rude dicks keep stealing the beehive. Why do you keep stealing her beehive? And why does that look so big? Depth perception is a bitch. Excuse me. Ugh. I don't understand how I did that, but okay. Reload already. Why don't you come flying at me too, huh? I didn't mean literal. Ah. Oh well. Well. I believe that's going to do it for the night because I do need to get some stuff taken care of. I got to go work and all that crap. So, thank you to everyone that jumped in to say hello and all that crap. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. And yeah, thanks to my buddy for sharing my little channel with his followers and everything. That was a nice, a good look there. I've known him for over 20 years at this point, so I would hope that we'd be cool with each other, you know, that kind of stuff. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Take it easy. I'm gonna go eat dinner, go to bed, all that kind of stuff. I'll see you guys soon. All right, have a good one.